forgot to change my YouTube details. So let me just quickly do that. And now I need to change my Twitch. Oh, I was smart and I forgot to download the game before streaming. So I guess we'll have to fill for some time. I did start my recording. Okay. What's going on the YouTube side? It is using VP9. All right. Let's go. We found a way to spoof it. Okay. So earlier, so I did see some instructions suggesting that you can broadcast at the minimum resolution above 1080p, and YouTube would encode your stream with VP09. So 1152p is what we were broadcasting at, and that did not give me the better codec. It was still the AVC1. And we'll see if the final stream remains with that encoding or not. For my future reference, that was Bubsy 40 Part 2. And then I upscaled the entire thing to 1440p briefly for a 1440p test, which I'll probably unlist or delete later, because that was just a quick thing just to see if that was enough to, if the resolution change was actually a meaningful way, and if iTunes was actually committing to the resolution change, because I believe that OBS would. I wasn't sure if iTunes would do that. But yes, it was doing that successfully. So now what I am doing, how I'm currently broadcasting is, so normally by default on YouTube, you are assigned a default variable stream key where it will auto detect your frame rate and your resolution based on what you're broadcasting with. And so that's what I was broadcasting with before. I was broadcasting at 1152p and then 1440p, both of those with the same stream key. And sure enough, with the 1440p test, it did detect the higher resolution. And then looking at my VOD right now, the highest resolution for the stream that I just completed of like the middle part of Bubsy 40, that is still topping out at 1080p. Don't know if that will even look different, because it's being upscaled by iTunes and then downscaled by YouTube. So it might look a little bit different, and quite frankly, I don't care, for that game at least. But yeah, it seems that that was not actually successful in tricking YouTube. So it seems like if you want to get their better encoder or their better codec for YouTube VOD purposes, you need to either be broadcasting at 1440p, which I believe is 2K resolution, or when you're about to go live, you go to the stream key, and instead of you go to the advanced settings where you can manually define your resolution and frame rate, and you just go to 1440p, 60 frames per second, and you define that as a 1440p stream, even though the footage I am broadcasting is still 1080p. I'm actually just double checking that. Okay. So this isn't quite a perfect solution. Because what I'm noticing is it does claim that there is a resolution option for 1440p. Ooh, this does look good though. It looks really good at 1080p. It looks really good actually. And then if I upscale it to 1440, I'm not sure if I'm really seeing a difference. Huh. So okay, that's a way of forcing the point, I guess. I don't know if it actually upscales it or not, though. I guess it must, but if you're watching it at 1080, then I suppose it doesn't really matter. I suppose if my goal here is for my YouTube stream to be like to look its best at 1080p, I'm gonna just have to live with this being the solution. The last, oh my god, that's so loud. We're already fighting the final boss. God is descending upon us. Jesus Christ. let me restart that, because that's a logo I've never seen before. I don't know if this is a middleware or if there was a third party that handled development of Trials of Mana, the remake. Whoa. But brought to you by Zine, Spirit of Wonder. That's silly. I may also get interrupted within the next half hour with an ice cream delivery. But yes, here is the main cast. I will say the art for this is fucking fantastic. But yes, you'll notice that this is actually the start of my Adventures of Elliot playlist and not Trials of Mana. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might do a Mana Collection playlist down the road. I might even fully play through. I might categorize each of the games in the Mana Collection by this. I don't know if I'll ever get the... I do want to give this another chance. But we shall see. Controller support, is it working? No? Okay, I have to use the mouse. Can you give me main menu? Nope. When the world was shrouded in darkness. The goddess of Mana drew forth the sword of Mana to smite the 8 Benevodons, monsters of destruction. She sealed the horrors inside the 8 Mana Stones, bringing the realm back from the brink. Weak from rebuilding the world, the goddess changed into a tree and fell fast asleep for years. However, the forces of evil sought to free the Benevodons to gain control of the world. They started a terrible war to further their plot and destabilize the kingdoms. Peace wasn't at an end. I read that real good. Mana itself began to disappear from the world and the mana tree to wither. Began to wither? Is there a missing word there? I want to be clear, by no means did I think that Trials of Mana's remake was bad. Just unstimulating. Similar to how I felt about Visions of Mana, with its pace just being very slow and the combat not having a lot of sauce. But to be fair, that is kind of how these games feel. I was also looking at maybe getting the Secret of Mana remake, but apparently the Steam version has a lot of crash issues. And then GOG, literally this morning, Good Old Games, announced that they're bringing Trials of Mana and Legend of Mana to their platform. And I'm like, well, what about Secret of Mana? That could actually use your support to make that game run on modern systems reliably. Yeah, as much as this is its own franchise alongside Saga that was originally localized as a Final Fantasy game, the fact that this is about Mana Stones, aka crystals, it's hard not to draw a comparison.
Trials of Mana.
Mana! Oh god. Do I have to turn on the... Okay, well, that is... First off, this game is way too loud at 40%. My controller still isn't working. So if we enable Steam input, there we go. Copyrights. My favorite menu option. There we go. Let me just double check that all my stream stuff is good. Unfortunately, it is full screen and not borderless full screen. And I do still have one more test to attempt after this 1440p situation, which is I also have a manual 1080p 60 stream key, but I imagine that's probably just going to give us the AVC1 codec. So I'm not expecting, and I'm just going to do that for the last stream of Bubsy 40. Whether that'll be today or not depends on how I feel after this. It's probably not going to be immediately. I'm probably going to take a break after Trials of Mana. We'll just leave that at the default. Select your character. I do believe you are... Well, I'll read the characters we're going to select. I showed everything on screen, so... You know, it's all there. But yeah, kind of the main point with the way that this game works, I think I might have mentioned this during a stream with Mod, that you get... the characters are kind of paired up with who their antagonists are. So for example, Hawkeye and Reese have the same antagonists. I believe these are the pairings here. Like Kevin and Charlotte probably have the same antagonist. I might be misremembering. Does his bio expand at all? Not really. Okay. But my favorite characters are Hawkeye and Reese. They're an easy pick. So Hawkeye hails from the desert fortress of Navarro, home to the Guild of Noble Thieves. A guild. He was raised as the orphaned ward of FlameCon, the leader, together with FlameCon's own children, Eagle and Jessica. Hawkeye comes across as a laid-back and charming young man, making it hard to tell when he's being serious. But at his core, Hawkeye is a fiercely loyal friend. Nothing gets past his honored senses and quick wit. He uses daggers as his weapon. He's a speedy fighter with luck for finding items. Reese is the young princess of the mountainous kingdom of Laurent and captain of the renowned Amazon Guard. She has a will of iron and down-to-earth manner. Though some might call her stubborn, Reese is always there to lend a hand to those who need it. She lost her mother as a child, and since then she has tried to help raise her little brother Elliot. Oh, wait! Her topmost priorities are her father, brother, and kingdom. Weapon, spears, bio, range attacks, and support magic/summons.
The name's Hawkeye, renowned thief from Navarro.
I am Reese. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
There we go. And then for our third... Ooh, nighttime transformation sounds fun. I don't remember who I usually roll with for the... I feel like Angela is usually who I go with.
Kevin, that's me!
That's me! Well, let's hear all their voice clips.
I'm a soldier from Volsena. The name's Duran.
Well, he's kind of cool.
I'm Angela, Princess of Altena.
Is that Kira Buckland?
I'm Charlotte, resident beauty of Wendell.
Oh, I hate that. Charlotte, resident beauty of Wendell. God.
Kevin, that's me!
Duran actually seems pretty cool.
The name's Hawkeye, renowned thief from Navarro.
I am Reese. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I probably should have bumped up the volume for this, but oh well. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go with Duran.
I'm a soldier from Volsena. The name's Duran.
Duran, rather.
Where there is light, there must also be dark. So, the thieves of Navarro lived in the shadows of the world.
The cutscenes are quite fun. And even, if I'm not mistaken, even the running animations are very reminiscent of the way that the characters ran in the original, which is a really nice touch.
Get ready.
Man, fucking full screen games are so annoying. Oh, that's annoying if you tab out your controller desyncs. So we got Poison Dagger. And then we've got a skill system. Oh, I did not notice the second training menu. What did that have to say for us? Okay, chain abilities affect the party. Okay. And we do not have any skill points for now. Cotton kilt. We don't have to be that stealthy, I suppose. Well, the pace of this is a lot faster than I remember. I remember kind of being slow and clunky.
It's my money. Mine.
Like taking candy from a baby.
What's the inside of their house lit at night?
No, not my money.
You had to make this complicated. Now that I have your undivided attention, let me give you some advice. You've made a killing swindling the people living hand to mouth in this town. Now's your chance to put yourself in their shoes. Maybe you'll think twice about your dirty business practices now that you're the one who's lost all his money, huh? You should thank me, really.
That's rich coming from a common thief. How dare you?
Touché. But something tells me you'll get over it. Farewell. Try breaking a sweat with an honest day's work for a change.
Ah!
Yeah, the facial motions don't move, like, at all. Their bodies are so animated by comparison, but the faces aren't. Can I get access to the character again, please? I really need to use the bathroom, and I don't trust that this game won't skip the cutscene if I hit start.
Navarran thieves were known to sweep through towns, stealing ill-gotten goods from the undeserving rich, while their leader, Flame Khan, held down the remote desert fortress in the sand dunes.
I've returned from the raid, sir.
Well done.
Oh, you haven't heard? Forgive me. King Flame Khan has disbanded the Thieves' Guild and declared Navarre an independent nation under his rule.
That's a big deal.
We're wasting away in this forsaken desert. Mana power is shifting and threatening our place in the world. Our people's resources, like the waters of the oasis, are drying up. We'll lay siege to the kingdom of Laurent in the north and create the Navarre nation. Now, His Majesty has a meeting to attend, so you just sit tight.
Okay, volume leveling is poor. Glad I bumped up the volume again for this.
Oh, Hawkeye. When did you get back? Is something wrong?
What is Flame Khan thinking? He's never been ashamed of our thievery before. How can we give up our entire livelihood, our creed? And for what? What is going on? And there's something strange about that Isabella. I know she saved the Lord's life when he was stranded in the desert. But making her second in command? What's her angle?
She's a vile
I'm sure
huntress.
my father has the people's interests at heart, Hawkeye. If the wells we all depend on go dry, we can't live here forever. So...
But a king? FlameCon hates monarchies. So now we're going to bleed the citizens of our new nation dry to fill the king's pockets just like our
Keeps
enemies
doing
do?
that.
How will we be any different from them?
Doesn't
Stop
work well.
insulting my father.
Oh, what? Did you want to play the part of the pretty little princess, Jessica?
Stop!
Yes, so stay tuned for that in a moment. I will be right back. I gotta take my phone with me, so you're gonna hear Windows noises. Alright. Okay, so no, my controller did get silently disconnected last time. Man, it is hard to level the volume for this thing. Can we... Yeah, hopefully that's a better balance. Wow. $4. Yeah, so the controls are a bit strange. So you have a dodge roll on square, and attack is circle. Which I think might be one of the control options in The Adventures of Elliot, but I don't know. It's very strange. And then your heavy attack is triangle. I'm actually going to switch those up. What did you say to Jessica? She looked like she was crying. Never knew you were such a meanie. Strange, there's never been a problem with the Oasis well before. Isabella told me it's the fault of a mana power shift. Candy. Hey, we can get a cushy job in the court of the Navarro Kingdom. Then we can take it easy for life. Why is everyone all so short compared to the protagonist? Those Amazon guards are no match for Navarran agents, am I right? Oh, welcome back. Looks like the raid was successful. Oh no, were you hungry? I was starting to clean up the banquet. Did you say something mean to Jessica? You better not have. Cat. I'll do that last because that's going to lead outside, apparently. The main reason I'm doing this is to have save data for The Adventures of Elliot. Her Majesty is in a tactical meeting with the Lady Isabella. They're discussing plans for Laurent in his chambers. You take me on a raid sometime? Everyone says you're the best. Got a few days off until my next mission. We don't see you out here very often. What's the occasion? The Amazons guard Laurent. They're a special battalion of female soldiers, and you can bet they're strong. A whole army of female guards, huh? Sounds like a nice way to go. They can arrest me anytime. The 90s, am I right, guys? Okay, I'm gonna stop talking to all the random NPCs. Ah, and you can dodge roll in the air. Stardust Herb. So candy is actually your healing item. than chocolate is, the better healing item. And there are status, and then there are magic effects. King Flamecon himself hasn't been himself lately. Guess he was worried about forming a nation. It all makes sense now. So just notice that can I refresh my YouTube connection in Sleepy Chat? That has refreshed the entire... Might not like the fact that I changed my stream key. Oh well. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about the remake. I played the demo before and was not super impressed by it. So I'm hoping I come away with a more positive impression this time, but I'm mostly just playing this so that I have save data for the Adventures of Elliot. Also welcome in. Yeah, the dodge roll's actually been on the slow side, so you can't really use that to move around quickly. You're better suited to just sprinting. But the sprint isn't that fast. You might still be able to do stuff like, oh, no, invisible wall. I reckon we'll come out there later. Oh no, oh no, I'm not meant for fighting, and warts make my whiskers stand on end. Brother, what do we do, meow? Yes, the kittens and children will also go to war. I also kind of feel like there should be a game of the double jump. I know that there isn't supposed to be much verticality, but it just kind of feels like there should be. Yeah, the fact that there's an invisible wall here annoys me. Oh, and you got a helm splitter. Right. But you can only use it when you're a certain height above the ground. Like at about that height. Yeah, maybe it's about the same speed as sprinting. It just feels slower when coming from the air for some reason. There's like a slight pause. Okay, sir. Eagle wanted to talk to you. You do not look like a thief.
Hawkeye, there's something bothering me. By now I'm sure you've heard about the invasion of Laurent. Have you noticed anything strange about my father lately? That's exactly what I thought. We two have grown up together here in the fortress, so I knew you must have noticed it as well. I knew it. He hasn't truly been himself since he went missing in the dunes last month. Fortunately, that newcomer Isabella found him before he... But I swear nothing has been the same since. If my hunch is correct, Isabella may be at the root of the problem. But no more. I will expose her for the evildoer she is.
Why did the supposed Lord of the Thieves, like, just go missing, also?
Cut me a break, Eagle. Don't rush on ahead. Something's got me on edge. I better go after him.
You walked him watch out of the room. Did I say that in reverse? You watched him walk out, is what I meant to say. I don't think I got enough sleep. I got up and I had motivation to stream, so I was like, I guess I will.
Shh. Stay vigilant. Huh? We'll surround them. I'll go to the other side.
Clank, 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 clank.
Understood. Do pass on my message.
Hold, fiend!
We have you now. Whom have you snuck into the fortress? And what have you done to my father?
We'll continue when pests are taken care of. I leave them to you.
Oh, you don't look evil at all.
Oh! You children will find out there are things better left unseen in the world. But no matter. I will have you forget my little secret. Just like FlameCon.
Stop manipulating my father! I'll throw you out of this fortress myself!
What an innocent babe.
It hurts! Eagle? What's wrong? You have to run, Hawkeye!
Yeah, the voice direction is a bit,
Must eliminate. Hawkeye must be destroyed. No! This isn't you, Eagle! Fight it!
Oh dear. He can't hear you now. What will you do? Attack your friend or perish on his blade?
attack her.
Must defeat.
No.
Kill. Hawkeye.
I'm doing it. I'm hitting the enemy with my quick attacks. It really should have given her like a force field or something, because this is just silly.
Eagle, stop this! I don't want to fight you!
Did these have iframes, or... Yes. Nice. I don't like how, collect particles to increase your class strike gauge. I don't like how the HP is on the right side of the, character's bar.
Eagle! Stay with me.
You didn't have to hit him with Poison Dagger.
Hawkeye, you did the right thing.
Huh. Still alive, I see. Oh. Allow me to fix that.
Eagle! Eagle, no! You did this to Eagle, you foul!
I'm done playing, child. Someone, come quick. The man's a murderer!
What's the problem? No! Not Eagle. How could you?
Don't move!
Just talk.
No! It wasn't me! I would never! Let me out!
Murder is no laughing matter. Your execution date is being decided. I suggest you reflect on your crimes while you wait. Oh, best be quiet, dear. If you tell anyone, your friend Jessica's life is forfeit.
What have you done to her?
Oh, I just gave her a cursed little present, if you will. If you step out of line, you may not like the consequences.
Let me out! Nurses. Is someone there? Anyone? Jessica!
My brother, Eagle, they're saying you did it. But that can't be. No one was closer to my brother than you. You couldn't have. So tell me, who killed my brother?
Talk, and her life is forfeit.
Please, tell me.
You could just say that you can't.
Hawkeye! Why won't you say anything? No. It couldn't be. But you... and Eagle?
Jessica!
I believe Mew. I know Mew were framed. Come on. We need to get away from here as soon as possible. Quick, through this hole.
At least you have a brain.
Isabella will pay, but I can't stick around Navarro any longer.
Hello, Cincy. Again, I do not have a particularly positive impression of this remake. Like, I think if you're gonna play through Trials of Mana, it would be best to go through the Mana Collection version. But we'll see how I feel once we get into the proper game.
This cursed present Mew mentioned, I think it's the legendary Choker of Death.
Well, there you go.
The stories are true. Once Mew put it on, Mew can never take it off. And if Isabella dies, Jessica will die with her. But the Priest of Light in Holy City Wendell might have some leads. Mew should leave Navarro and find the Priest. I'll take care of things here.
What? Okay. I trust you, Niccolo. Take care of Jessica while I'm gone.
Like, on one hand, this is a very, like...
Don't worry, I'll look after Jessica.
Point-for-point remake. It's the problem is that it's too faithful. Like, really.
The prisoner's loose! Stop him!
Where are we going here? It's shade time! Mana Day. So that is one of the exits, but I don't know if we'll be able to reach it. Okay, we got some basic attack combinations. But I feel like when you have a perspective like this, you want a bit more flavor to the combat. I want to be able to juggle guys. Oh, that guy stopped responding for some reason.
What a waste of time.
Don't think so.
There we go. We got some upgrade points we can spend. Oh, that's actually really good. Oh, it's just based on the number of points that you, How do I view the list? Switch category. Ah, there we go. That's pretty good. And so far, that seems like the most interesting effect. I forgot there was this ramp here. Yeah, it's a bit clunky. Again, what's not an issue with the original, because it was all top down. That? Oh, this is somewhere else. 2 candies, wow. Still such a silly healing item. I forget if that was the case in Secret of Mana as well. Or Adventures of Mana for that matter. Which I still think was a great title for that, considering that they brought it over as Final Fantasy Adventure. And then the Vita remake was called Adventures of Mana. Cup of Wishes. What was the... There we go. Ah. Revive item. haven't been paying attention. How much gold are we even getting from, or lucre, are we getting from, each fight? Because if we're getting single digits, like the same as we're getting from these drops, it makes the drop kind of feel pointless.
Eagle, don't worry. I swear on my life that I won't let anything happen to Jessica. I have to leave now, but I will be back to avenge your death, dearest friend. And I will save your sister. Jessica, you have to stay safe until I return. Please be safe.
Hawkeye, pained by the loss of his dear friend, set off for Wendell to find a way to lift Jessica's curse.
Ooh. This must be pre-rendered. What was with that random child on the deck? Yeah, I just got framed for murder. It's show. Oh god, I remember this being a long sequence for some reason.
Belongs to Ferolia. Don't resist, and we may spare you.
Ferolian forces have taken the town and closed the docks. Now my ship's stuck in the harbor until who knows when.
I just remember having to hear this fucking song for a long time.
A Beastman invasion. Well, no one said this was gonna be easy. Picking a lock is child's play for a thief like me, but not with guards swarming the area.
I'll just take all this money from the fountain. It's technically class appropriate. Oh, hey, man.
Oh, give me a break. What kind of weapon shop doesn't sell weapons? If this is a joke, I ain't laughing. Come on, these beast guys are itching for a fight. Not sure if I can beat them all on my own, even if I had more weapons. Oh, a headache.
Oh, yeah. Right. Yes. These guys just, the shopkeepers in the monasteries just dance for some reason. I forgot that was a thing. I guess almost more so than Final Fantasy. Like, this gives me Dragon Quest vibes. I mean, at the end of the day, one or the other, they're both Square Enix titles. know if there's anything of value up here, but oh, there's something there. No, that is a bird. This is a lot of detail for a bird model. It really sticks out. Oh, that's just the port. Maybe there's something here, actually. Hold on. Ah, there's a treasure chest. Alright. Kind of didn't expect that, actually. I will say they don't give you a lot of reason to explore the town. It's like a lot of the items that you're getting are not very interesting. And again, a lot of the things that you think you might be able to platform onto are not. They're invisibly walled off. Item shop.
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse.
Ah, the good old fairy nut.
Come again.
Oh, hey, man.
Scared me. Shh, shh. Don't tell them I'm here, okay? Can't be found out.
I guess everyone's chilling in this town.
I am one of them, but not with them. Can't let them see me. Don't tell. Please?
I'm actually kind of pleased I went with Duran, just because I don't like the whole Beastman poor English stereotype. Oh, I can, hold on, I can reach that bird, I think. Oh. Item seed. What does that do? Not what I expected it would do. Maybe not. It was made with appreciation, but I feel they were scared of evolving it. They were too dedicated to the original feel of the game rather than making a new game with the same spirit. And it just ends up making it feel kind of bland. So we got Duran and Kevin, but we haven't found Charlotte or Angela. Now, to be fair, I didn't really look around the item shop. I assume Reese is in there. So let's just quickly go to the inn and spin our camera around in the item shop. Oh no, that's where Kevin was. Right. Oh, I see a pot that's gonna have maybe at best one candy in it. Oh, magic rope. That's actually a good get. Huh. Items and equipment. Okay. This is not a mechanic I remember at all. Wow. I hope the pot level carries between. What? Are you just sleeping?
Hey! What is wrong with you? Could you give a girl some peace and quiet? Back off!
2 for 2. Back to sleep.
You can't get anything past me. Hmm.
Sure. Can a girl get some peace and quiet? The shopkeeper in the other room just fucking grooving. That was the docks. Where would Charlotte be? What interiors have I not visited yet? I guess maybe she'll be in the whatever shop that is. Food? Oh, there is an upstairs. No, that is Ree's. Maybe there's an upstairs that I missed.
Pardon me. My younger brother is missing, and I must find him as soon as possible. Have you perchance seen a little lost boy around here? I see. Thank you anyway.
I mean, good luck. I mean, I played another demo with an Elliot in it. Oh. Oh my god, there's gonna be like $4. So exciting. Oh, it's candy, wow. Okay, do these places have any upstairs? I don't know why Charlotte would be so difficult to find. I mean, that kind of goes, that's kind of contrary to their visual style. Oh, give me a second. Hello? Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Which door? Okay. All right. Because I mean, like Camelot already does like a pseudo 3D aesthetic with sprites, so unfortunately they're like, I was actually talking about this recently with somebody, I forget who it was. Someone was complaining that it sucks that Camelot is stuck making Mario Golf, and I commented that like it'd be cool if like now that Sony isn't making Clap Hands make all their golf games now, Clap Hands could take over Mario Golf at least. Maybe not tennis, although I do think they made Hot Shots Tennis. So they could take over both, because they actually seem to like doing that, and then Camelot could get back to making RPGs. Because like you can look at Shining the Holy Ark and Beyond the Beyond, and those games just look like Golden Sun. So we don't need them to make a Golden Sun. The Camelot just does that. So unless Nintendo owns them, which they might, there's no reason for them to make it Golden Sun specifically. Here, I'm gonna go AFK because I think somebody probably let my dad in. It's like he called me to say he was gonna be like entering the lobby, but the lobby buzzes my phone anyway, so it's like... So I'll just run some ads and I'll be right back. Yeah. Oh. That's embarrassing. I just realized that anytime I was going AFK, I wasn't being muted because I recently was messing with things. And had to... I removed and then re-included my microphone source, which deleted all my hotkeys. Because I was trying out different noise suppression methods, so when I have been going AFK, that has not been muting me. I'm gonna need to review these last couple VODs. That's annoying. When did I download that shit? That was May 23rd, which I'm gonna need to review my entire stream on Sunday then, probably. Yeah, because I was fucking around with the noise suppression stuff, and it caused a lot of audio delay. So I had to remove and re-add. Okay, so I go to... They really need to make it so that you can fucking filter these better. So mute and then unmute. We want to put that on scroll lock as well. Testing. All right, cool. Last shit.
Beastmen of Ferolia look like humans during the day, but at night, they transform into animals. Don't leave the house after dark. You hear?
More work for me.
Hey, if you're trying to leave the city, night is actually best. Once the Beastmen transform, they lose their better judgment. The whole lot of them tend to get together and brawl amongst themselves until dawn. It's easier to sneak out of the city then. Good luck.
Perhaps someone can keep me company at the tavern until nightfall to avoid these guards. On second thought, maybe it'd be better to rest at the end just in case.
Should be easy enough to scroll through my VODs and see when I'm AFK though. Dude, you got someone sleeping in one of your beds already. Maybe I didn't read that clearly. That's a very drastic change. It's like they shift from like hairy dwarf men into like anime hot wolf people. I wonder if this has changed the characters in town or not. Doesn't seem like it. I'll still check the other buildings just in case. Because I think it's very strange. Like maybe Charlotte appears later, or maybe she's over here now that this is open. Is that money or just a lantern? It's hard to tell. Oh, so you only transform in the moonlight, I guess? Not just simply existing at nighttime? Interesting. In fact, I was looking for a different child Reese, and I wasn't able to find them either. Wait, I didn't go to the, this armor shop. Okay. Whatever. This song. This song is so good. It has no reason to be as good as it is.
This is it. Don't think so. There.
Oh yeah. Hmm. Is there a delete save option? No. Now here's something we can do. Man, it's still great. Those instruments maybe not quite as good as the new remix. You get a lot more depth in the remade version. And again, I'm no expert on the monasteries, but I do believe rabbites are kind of like the equivalent of like slimes. They're like the mascot enemy. Also get that extra layer of ambiance that kicks in. So good. Hey, Lasada. And Mouse, how's it going? Hope you're both doing well today. I'm just reminding myself, refreshing my memory of the Trials of Mana demo. And trying to determine if I was too harsh on it before, and I don't think I was. It's very... It is what it is. And it looks like you're playing Absalom? Is that Arc System Works published beat 'em up hack and slash? Yes, I am a nerd. Thank you very much. Thank you for noticing. Wow. Roguelike. Got it. That's the tone he always uses. I'm used to it at this point. Lakeside Town Astoria. I don't know if the tone has changed very much. In one, you're threatening me with a knife, aka your cat claws, and in the other, you've basically instead of like bringing home a mouse and like spitting it out onto the carpet and it's still alive and it runs around, you've instead brought me like a disemboweled heart. So I don't know. I think the second take might actually be a little more fucked up the more you think about it. Just saying. Imagine if someone did own like a... Oh my god. Hey Quill, welcome on in. Lasada already spilled the beans that you two were playing Absalom together. Hope you had a good stream as well. Both of you had a fun time and it was productive. Whatever your particular goal for that might have been. Because clearly your goal couldn't have just been like having a fun time with a friend. No, we don't allow that on Twitch. No. No. No, everything must be goal oriented. Objective oriented. Fun cannot be allowed. Damn. Well, I'm sorry you had to act like a normal human being instead of a degenerate Twitch streamer. Damn. Is spike fun the best fun? Probably. Cascade Cavern and the Holy City Window. I mean, that's ultimately where we want to go. Ooh. I was confused. I thought my controller freaked out for a second, but no, that was the camera auto-rotating for the next zone. Yeah, exactly. Once you become a VTuber, it's illegal to have friends. You're only allowed to have collab partners. That's actually something that really bums me out, is you see all these like TikTok raised fucking Zoomers and Gen Alphas like overusing the word collab. And they'll just use that for anything where like two people get together for any reason. It's like, oh my god, bestie, wanna like have a sleepover and we can collab? It's depressing. Social media has ruined the human experience. Speaking of, apparently, I couldn't find like a real definitive answer on this, but oh, there you go. You can knock down enemies with your home splitter. That's good to know. But apparently today, or sometime this week, Google is switching from like a search system to being entirely conversation-based. So basically, Google's dying today, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Do people not have sleepovers anymore? What's this ugly gremlin statue? I heard it was all of Google. But I do know that they have been changing their logos for different Google products. And they're all inferior. Ah, I see. Sorry to get your hopes up, but like I can barely stand to schedule my own streams right now. So, like, no, if that's the way that you took it, I'm not planning anything. Not because it's you, it's literally because of like anyone. I cannot stand scheduling things right now.
No one believes me, but I saw it. A strange light was floating over the lake. Maybe it'll appear tonight, too.
I mean, it might as well be Lasada, with the way that fucking VTubers act sometimes. So we might have missed it. I think that might actually be a, like, time of day thing. Salamando Day! Also, being frank, I don't know which games we have in common currently. Like I'm super burned out on Night Rain. Like when the DLC came out, I was kind of already Night Rained out, and then I did not enjoy Night Rain's DLC map at all, and the new characters were also kind of blah. So, both myself and Mod had a similar response of just like, yeah, I think we're kind of done with this. Even though we went through the effort of beating all the fucking, Lumina time! All the, Everdark Sovereigns. which was this? This is the like, and I kept meaning to stream that to at least catch up with those clips that I had of all those boss fights, but it's just, I can't fucking be bothered, man. So, oh yeah, Sea of Thieves, certainly. Well, Entering Odyssey isn't really a multiplayer experience apart from 3, and that doesn't really count. Yeah, I mean, I'm always open for Sea of Thieves, but I'm also struggling to get motivation to play even that these days, because like I'm kind of just keeping up with like the monthly leaderboards when they add more rewards to that. The last couple seasons for Sea of Thieves have been really disappointing, unfortunately. The game is really going through a rough spot where they weren't able to keep up with their update schedule, and they were introducing so many bugs. So they started splitting their seasons into 3 different updates, but that didn't actually help their bug testing process. Unlike the Insiders program that they have that's supposed to help them bug test things, they can barely keep people like opted into that. Probably doesn't help that it's a Windows Store program, and regardless of whether you play it on Steam or the Windows Store, you're basically looking at a second 130 gigabyte install if you want to participate in the Insiders program. And it's like, who's got the fucking disk space for that for one game, you know? So it's like, I feel like if they want to incentivize new players to play their game, they're gonna have to do something with the game's fucking file size. Because on consoles, they're actually using lower resolution texture packs. The PS4 and Xbox Series X version is only around like 90 to 100 gigs. And the... okay, I guess I can just do that. I don't actually need to get up there. The Xbox Series S version is actually only like 40 to 60 or something like that. So I'm just like, well, why don't you make those textures the standard and then just release high resolution textures separately? And I know that the answer is because the Windows Store doesn't have the infrastructure for that. But there are games like Hoyoverse titles and Call of Duty and whatnot. Fortnite, for example, in its launcher, you can choose to voluntarily uninstall high-resolution textures, and that saves you like 36 gigs. So like, just do that, and then suddenly you can have all these people that can have the game installed and install the Insiders version, and then you'll actually have people be able to bug test your shit. And then they had an issue where they they have these community lead people called boat swains that normally their process is to vote on other members to be promoted to that role to represent the community, but for some reason they fast-tracked that process and gave the boatswain role to some guy that specifically was voted against by the other members, and then it turned out that he was a groomer and was also just playing the game with minors. He got banned. They removed him, but then they also removed the entire boatswain role. And to be completely normal about things, they also made the word boatswain a swear word in the game for a few days, so you couldn't talk about it in game and it would get censored, which is just like the most normal response. I'm being sarcastic here, to be clear. And it's just like, wow, you guys can't do anything right, can you? I mean, that's an option as well, but
lots of wares to browse.
I also, again, try not to schedule my streams. Like, these days, I'm just doing all my streams really spur of the moment. But, you know, I mean, if you're open for doing, like co-commentary on, like, a single-player thing or whatever, that is good to know, because I do enjoy that. As I have been enjoying that with Mod and Dark Cloud. That's what I'm trying to avoid. Like, I've been mentioning this on my streams recently. Like, there's so many games that I've played this year that I was looking forward to or went out of my way to buy because like I got a really good first impression, and then I eventually like turned to really start disliking those games. Some of them, my opinion, improved upon, like Resident Evil Requiem, but like for the most part, again, stuff like Demon Tides, Bubsy 40. When I played the tutorial for Assassin's Creed Black Flag, that completely killed my hype for the remake. And it's just like, I feel like anything that I've been excited for this year has just been a huge bummer. And so, like, and don't get me wrong, there have been some nice surprises. Unfortunately, again, some of them, like Motor Slice, start as a nice surprise and then turn to shit. Because the second and third levels of that game just drove me crazy. Ah, perfect. The level does carry over. The phrasing was not clear. Ooh, we got an accessory. Yeah, no worries. Have a good dinner, you two. I'm hoping to wrap this stream up soon, honestly, and get something to eat myself. But I do want to sample the original theme of the Desert Fortress and then go through Reese's prologue. Cancels out poison attacks. There you go. And hopefully someone I know is still streaming by the time I wrap up here, because I'd like to raid them. I really enjoyed the original. I do still plan to get the Mana Collection. That's the other thing, is that, like, because I've been playing so many demos and, like, reminding myself of certain things and getting hyped for certain things that I wasn't expecting to be as good as it is, like The Adventures of Elliot, I'm now like, well, I could get Pragmata now, but it'll be expensive as fuck.
Fantastic.
Or I could get The Adventures of Elliot
in the way.
next month,
These lockpicks are useless,
which will
then.
also be expensive as fuck. But I just played that, that's fresher in my mind, and I know that I want to play more of that. Whereas Pragmata, it's been so long, I'll probably enjoy it, but who knows, later on, the game might frustrate me. Yeah, Hawkeye and Reese are great. I like Duran's voice in the remake. Angela's probably the better character to go with, though. But at the same time, I forget if you can change characters or not. I forget if the demo even gets you your second party member.
Welcome.
Oh, that's fun. No, it's actually nice that they give you the option to, give you the option to save twice, technically. So I assume we're looking for whatever orb is over the ocean. The lake. Okay. Oh, maybe we get our second party member here. Oh.
Welcome. Come again.
Really?
Welcome.
You didn't think this through, did they? Oh, just resting is enough to cause it. Okay. What's with the light show?
A light?
That was a line read.
What? Wow, that was a strange light. Now I'm curious. It might be something valuable. I should check it out.
Uh-huh.
What a waste of time.
Don't think so.
I don't remember how the original handles these class skills, if they even exist in that. But the pause for the cutscene for a very underwhelming skill animation is not great. Like again, this game's pace is the most problematic thing I have with it. Just the slow pace of it, the slow movement, the lack of aerial combat. Like apart from this, that's like as deep as it gets. Like again, they were just far too concerned with being accurate to the original rather than making something more ambitious. Like again, this compared to the Adventures of Elliot, like that game is so much faster paced. It doesn't seem like it, but it is.
I'm all right. Oh, who are you?
Yes, but I'm
from
not
the
sure
ball.
when
I
and
saw
which.
the light from the Astoria Inn. You can call me Hawkeye.
I see. I have no other option. So I suppose you'll do. Hold on.
What?
Oh, never mind. I'll tell you later. Please, I need you to take me to the Priest of Light in Wendell. I can't fly any further on my own.
That's actually where I'm headed anyway. But there's a barrier around the cavern. We're stuck here until further notice, I'm afraid.
I can get us through the barrier. But we need to hurry. Something has happened to the Sanctuary of Mana.
The Sanctuary of Mana? Wait. What on earth? That came from Astoria. Sorry, I gotta go back.
Oh, we need to get going. Let me rest inside you for a bit. You won't see me, but don't worry, I'm still here.
Whoa! Wait, what?
Don't delay. We must see to Astoria.
She's talking in my head. That is the weirdest feeling.
Hurry!
Okay, I'm on it.
You take Fairy with you.
So, why are you heading to Wendell?
There's a small matter of a cursed choker that I need to figure out how to remove.
Oh, I see you haven't had an easy time yourself.
But yeah, like I'd like to finish Zisteria. So I never got too far in it. So I want to start and then finish that on stream. Follow that up with I do want to check out Chilia, but there's not much point in playing that when the sequel hasn't been ported. I'm excited about the potential of a Tales of Eternia remaster that might be coming out later this year. They could even announce it at the Summer Game Showcase. Who knows? Not sure if I really care to play through Symphonia again. Someday, probably, but... Vesperia, I don't particularly care about. Same for Graces. I don't know what other ones are available on Steam off the top of my head.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
This looks like the work of beastmen.
What cowards!
There is no time to waste. We have to get to the Priest of Light as soon as possible. Wendell is in danger.
Well, at least there's a bunch of money that's been... Oh, candy that's been left behind. Oh, they also left a treasure behind. That's nice. What game are you talking about? Is that just because they flashed forward to the past a whole bunch? Or flashback, rather. Oh, was it Troy Baker? I forget who Yuri's voice was. We just know that Troy Baker is characteristically frequently recast due to either schedule conflicts or... Yeah, okay. I wonder if it's just due to scheduling or if he's just an asshole.
Pardon
honestly.
me, but I believe there is a barrier blocking the cavern route to Holy City Wendell. I do not suppose you know a way around it?
Oh, funny story.
A fairy can get through the barrier. Oh my. I believe I saw Fairy's light in the forest last night, but I was unable to investigate because of the beastmen in the area. Would you mind terribly if I were to accompany you? In truth?
You can experience the previous journey of your new companion, Reese. Play through their past. Sure. Although this is probably going to be a large endeavor. They like the amount of times that like Troy Baker has been cast and then have
As was her daily routine,
recast.
Reese, Princess of Laurent, the Kingdom of Wind, was performing her duties as captain of the Amazon Guard.
That's got to be annoying to a lot of people.
I will take care of it. Observe.
It also makes you think that it would be
Reese, please be careful.
unappealing for like a lot of the smaller
monsters
publishers
to upset the peace of Laurent.
to bother casting him anymore. Because if they're gonna just have to spend money on a different actor to recast him later. Or maybe his rates go up and it's like, well, okay, we have new lines for him to record, but he's gonna charge us more this time? Like,
the
why
monster
bother?
population has increased. And I can feel it. The haunting cries of the wind.
It's like, no wonder they just get Matt Mercer instead. Because he does just as good a job and sounds almost the same.
The mountainous kingdom of Laurent. Atop the crags and treacherous terrain sat the formidable, impenetrable Citadel Laurent. Thanks to its elite guard of Amazonian fighters, enemy forces had never managed to breach the Citadel defenses. Until...
Now then, it is time for my brother's training. Where has Elliot run off to?
He's starring in a hot new video game coming out through the middle of next month. Oh, this is maybe why I remember this song. I forget if the original Trials of Mana gave you this flashback option. Why do you look like the same as FlameCon?
Father, have you seen Elliot?
Interesting question for a blind man, but I sense his location. Give me a moment. He is not far. I assume he is still on the ground. I am certain you will find him if you search.
That boy, where could he be? He knows what time it is. Alma, have you seen my brother recently?
Oh, how strange. I would have assumed that the young prince would be together with you, Your Highness. He hardly ever seems to leave your side, after all. Prince Elliot never knew his dearly departed mother before she passed. But you have done an admirable job filling her shoes, Your Highness.
The Princess of Laurent had but one brother, Elliot. Their mother passed away just as the prince was born. She did not live to see her son.
Grand George is great, but yeah, the volume change would probably annoy me a lot more.
Never forget the moment her mother slipped away, just as her dear little brother was brought into the world. All of Laurent mourned the queen's passing, but Rhys only found peace alone on their sacred mountaintop. There she cried until the tears wouldn't come. Always a kind-hearted child, Rhys swore to show her brother as much love and affection as she could. To make up for the loss of their mother, she took on the responsibility of raising him as best as she could.
Mother.
Now remember, don't take volume levels for granted.
Elliot! Where are you?
Oh yeah, I straight up answered a fucking phone call. Thinking I was muted, god damn it.
Hey, young prince!
Huh?
So annoying.
Hey,
You're the prince of the Citadel, right? Wanna see something interesting, little boy?
ta-da! I
I just happen to be a wandering magician performing in these mountains. I'm here to show you some tricks, young prince. Look!
No! Don't take the candy!
Ooh, wow.
Now, feast your eyes on my multiplying trick! Ta-da!
Ooh, wow.
I have many more tricks up my sleeve. You know the passage under the citadel? I can show you more tricks if you take me there. Come on, let's go, little prince.
Jesus.
Oh, that Elliot. He knows it's time to train. Would he really have gone under the citadel?
Work. Yeah, that really is the problem for them, isn't it? I do think that got better as the series went on, but I don't know at what point that became normal. Like, I want to say
Where are you?
Vesperia was certainly the last, like, really fucking
show me
infamous
the
one
tricks.
for needing a guide.
No need to rush, young prince.
I can't vouch for Zilia,
First things
but
first.
I think, or Shilia,
I'm Bill.
but I think
And I am called
Zestiria and Berseria, and especially Arise.
I thought you said
Arise
multiply
is
yourself.
one of the ones I
Show
really
me
want
something
to
good.
play.
Never fear, never fear. We have a big surprise in store for you.
Come on, kid. I mean, Your Highness.
Huh?
I bet a smart boy like you knows what's in this room.
Of course I know. This is the room where we control the winds that protect Laurent. But you need this royal key to operate it.
Fucking stupid child.
You know what? I have an idea. How about you turn off the wind with that key, huh? If you do, we can bring your mother back to you with our super secret magic trick.
Don't you want to see her? If the wind wasn't so strong, she could come down from the heavens and see you. So how about you turn it off? For her sake.
Oh my god.
My mother? I can see my mother?
Literally taking candy from a baby.
But my sister Reese said I could never turn off the wind.
Oh, you poor child. Your sister is lying to you. She knows that our magic can bring your mother back, but she's trying to keep her all to herself. It's so unfair, don't you think?
What? No!
Hurry! Your sister might come and stop you at any moment!
Where are you?
Jesus.
See? Here she comes now.
If you don't stop the wind, you may never get another chance to see your mother.
There's only enough candy to go around.
But
Come on, kid. Ugh, just do it already.
Ah!
Elliot! Who are you scoundrels? Step away from my brother!
Reese!
We did it! Without the wind, this citadel isn't so tough. Our Navarlan forces are already prepared to invade. They're probably storming the castle as we speak.
Just turn the winds back on.
The thieves of Navarre will take Citadel Laurent and make it the seat of our new nation. Think of it! We'll be stealing a castle. It'll be our last big raid, but what a way to go!
You're nothing but filthy spies!
You don't have time to fight us, Princess. How is your blind leader supposed to defend himself without his trusty captain of the guard? Hmm?
Yeah, but why would you leave these two assassins
We
here?
have to get to father!
Turn the wind back on. Fucking. Jesus Christ.
Wait! Reese!
Oh, the echo's gone.
Well, look at that. Your sister left you here to save her own skin. She doesn't care about you at all. Now, come with us.
No! No, she wouldn't! Reese!
Shut up!
Wait, where's Elliot?
This is frustrating. What? Oh, urgency theme. If I'm not mistaken, I think this may have been a battle theme in the original. Like every battle might have had this theme. I might be mistaken.
Hold on.
Captain. Sleep spores. The spores spread throughout the citadel once the wind stopped. Go. Save the king.
Stay true!
Yeah, and like all the characters control the same, which is to be expected. Because like they did back in the day, but I would just hope that they would do something to vary up the characters a bit more.
Father!
Is that you, Reese?
Father, please hold on!
Forgive me, Reese. The wind told me this day was approaching, but I was unable to stop it. The shift in mana has dulled my senses.
Father! And now Elliot is gone. I've let them get away.
I see that Elliot is no longer in the Citadel. The enemy has him. Please, Reese. You must get him back.
Father! Father! No!
Yeah, there she is.
Burn! Burn to the ground! We've destroyed most of the enemy forces. I'll return to Navarro to report our success to FlameCon. Everyone, fall back for now!
The wind. And now the wind returns.
Well, if that's the case, then the Citadel should be safe now, right?
Elliot. What do I do? Where should I go? My father has always said that the Priest of Light in Windle has answers for those in need. He will surely know what my next move should be. Mother, I leave Father and our fallen countrymen to your care. Elliot is my responsibility. I wear my mother's ribbon with pride. May it protect me on my journey.
I was really worried it was going to get blown away or something.
Citadel Laurent fell to the agents of Navarro. The princess found herself without a home, a father, and her only brother missing. She set out to find him.
Oh, I have not yet introduced myself. I am Reese. It is a pleasure to meet you.
There you
Allow
go.
me.
You can, in
Okay,
fact,
leave it.
switch out your characters. We have one training point. That's not going to help us. Well, that's pretty good.
To me.
So impatient. Give me a moment. I'll get rid of the barrier. There. You should be fine now.
So if I'm not mistaken, I think there's this cave, then you reach the city, and that's where the demo ends. There we got these little guys.
Wow, you're pretty competent for a party of one.
I am captain of the Amazon Guard. I am quite proficient with a lance or spear.
Seems this is a good travel arrangement for all of us.
It is unwise to get in our way.
Yeah.
A force to be reckoned with.
AI is really not aggressive. So what we're gonna do real quick, just because I want to hear it, is we're actually gonna start over real quick. And I want to hear the classic version of the Navarro desert theme.
Trials of Mana.
Yeah, obviously I'd still kind of have to play the original version again to refresh my memory about how I feel about it. But
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
because of the time in which it came out in and the
Duran.
aspect that it has, the perspective, I definitely don't recall finding myself as agitated with the slower pace. But again, could just
Where
be
there's light, there must
rose-tinted glasses. Fucking Donkey Kong music. Was this the same music as the Fortress?
Thief!
Yeah.
That's rich coming from.
Ah, there we go.
Navarran thieves were known to...
I've returned from the raids.
Well done.
Oh, you haven't heard? We'll lay siege.
Oh, Hawkeye.
Let's just let this play for a few seconds. I wonder if there's a way to get in there. I do believe eventually you do get to revisit this place, so maybe that's what that is for. If that's progress, then where does this go? Oh.
Gotta get this nuisance out of the way before we can go.
Stay true!
Don't think so.
Okay, so the heavy
over?
attacks will stun enemies.
That's disappointing.
Not just aerial ones.
It is unwise to get in our way. Okay, well fought. We won admirably.
Yeah, the fact that the money, like, on the ground is such a small amount is...
We should work together to defeat this threat.
That's pretty good.
Stay true.
Too bad. Okay, that was the last of them. Don't get too comfortable, though.
But yeah, like, one of the problems with this version of the game is that compared to the original, which had two-player co-op,
Watch out for the enemy!
this is a single-player game
Any
only.
last words? Don't think so.
We should leave this dark and treacherous terrain.
Wendell's ahead. It's a much shorter dungeon than I recall.
Watch out for the enemy! Too bad. Of course.
Well, that really knocked that guy out, didn't it?
We should leave this dark and treacherous terrain.
Like, again, this isn't bad by any means. It's just... you wish you could do more. You wish that the combat was a bit more stimulating. Again, a lot of the same complaints that I had with Visions of Mana, quite frankly.
Help me! Holly! Oh, I thought it was Agana, but you saved me! I'm Charlotte. I'm a famous beauty from Wendell.
Young beauties shouldn't wander through these monster dens alone. Got it.
But
Okay.
I grew up with no parents, but there was one priest in Wendell that was always nice to me.
Heath was kind and helpful. He took care of me. My grandpa asked Heath to go to Astoria to look into something for the temple. But I got a really, really bad feeling about it. I didn't want anything to happen to Heath. So I followed him in secret and didn't tell Grandpa when I left the temple that night.
Jesus.
By a horrible twist of fate, a creepy-looking man took Heath away right when I finally found him again.
Okay, so you get a little excerpt of everyone's story.
I couldn't even get back to Wendell because of the barrier until you opened a path through the cavern for me.
So I just assumed we ran into Reese because at that point because she was our second party member, but I guess
Got a little
not.
lost on the way
You probably always run into her there.
and fell down. If you hadn't been there, it would have been good night, Charlotte. That was close.
Well, I'm headed toward Wendell to see the Priest of Light anyway. You can follow along for now, I guess. Come on.
Oh, you want to see Grandpa? Why didn't you say so? You didn't know it, but you helped your chances. I'm actually the granddaughter of the Priest of Light. But, you know, Wendell isn't far from here. You might need my help getting there, but I don't need your help getting home. Take care that you don't get lost.
Okay, go Parrot.
Bye-bye.
That's the girl who knows what she wants. If only she were 10 years older.
Creepy. '90s. Wow.
Gotta get this nuisance out of the way before we can go. I hate to pick on such weak targets, but...
Hostile entity!
What a waste
Be
of
careful!
time. Don't think so! That was the last of...
It is nice that your AI partners
Don't get
do
too
still
comfortable
area
now.
attacks. Or air attacks.
Let us work together to defeat the enemy!
Too bad.
Oh, nap time.
Okay!
That one was on me. No need to stick around after a win.
There we go. It's Wendell time. I thought there was a boss fight at the end of the cave, but I guess not. Spring stepper. Danger. Faulty spring stepper. No stepping. I don't know. Works for me. Oh. That's interesting.
finally made it to Wendell. Hopefully His Eminence knows how to lift curses.
Thank you so much for taking me here. Hurry! We need to request an audience with His Eminence.
I don't remember if there's a reason for the tavern apart from having NPCs to speak to. No, I guess it's just that.
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse.
I have an eye for quality.
This is useful.
Come again.
More than enough money to afford everything. Oh, that was very abrupt. The entire world has to turn to darkness to change the time of day. It's not dynamic at all.
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse.
I had wanted this.
Oh.
Come again.
That does sound tasty. Mountain Dew has this like huge problem where like all their flavor names mean nothing. So you almost kind of need to look up their shit on the website to be like, okay, Code Red, Pitch Black, what are these even supposed to taste like before I buy one of them? So we'll go and save here because I think that we're approaching the end of the demo. Oh, got another Cobra bracelet. Yeah, I do remember this being about like 2 hours.
Welcome. Come again.
Oh, that's nice, but the other, I don't believe the other Mountain Dew flavors do. Adios. Hope work goes smoothly. Yeah, maybe. But unless the rest of that label appears to be a significant rebrand, I doubt it. Oh my god. There's a lot of extra screens here. Oh, I don't want to talk to you. The jump button is also your interact button. I don't think there was anything of note in these locations, but... Yeah, again, it seems like the other problem I feel, and this is probably an issue with the original as well, because the game has no idea who's going to be in your party, most of the item boxes are going to be stuffed with, and because everyone uses the same armor, or they don't use the same armor, they use unique armor for each character. They don't even use like gender-specific armor. That means unless they wanted to change the contents of every chest for every permutation of every party you could have, they're just gonna put accessories and consumables in these chests. Which means that anytime you see a chest, it's probably gonna be very underwhelming, and you're kind of just collecting it for the sake of collecting it. Because you're never gonna get anything. The best you could hope for would be a cool accessory. But it almost seems like that's what the whole item seed system might be for. That all your accessories come from the item gacha.
Please, accept the Goddess of Mana's blessings.
I can see the resemblance to Charlotte, at least.
Your Eminence, what do you know about the Choker of Death? How can I stop the curse? I need to save Jessica.
It's very abrupt.
Choker of Death? But that's a forbidden and ancient magic. How did this come to be?
Here's the story.
I am certain that Isabella is not what she seems. Hawkeye, my apologies. But I do not know how to lift a curse so ancient and evil. Only the Goddess of Mana can do that.
Get her on the phone, you guys are tight.
Goddess? That can't be. What am I supposed to do now?
I am Reese, the Princess of Laurent. My country was set upon by the thieves of Navarro. My father, the king, is dead. And my brother is missing. I was unable to save my father and country. But I will not stop until I find my brother. Please, Your Eminence, I need your guidance.
No! Laurent has fallen? I fear that without the help of the Goddess of Mana, there is nothing I can do to help your kingdom. There is no other way to bring Laurent back to its former glory.
Frankly, I'm a little offended you came to me to find a lost child.
I have something
Just because
to say.
I'm a priest, I mean...
Your Eminence, please listen. I have come from the Sanctuary of Mana to tell you that the mana tree is withering. Mana power grows weaker by the day.
Oh, shit's fucked, I guess.
Withering? But without the mana tree, the seals on the mana stones will break. The Benevodons will be released into the world.
What? Come again?
Yeah.
You're acting like this doesn't affect you. You've been chosen by Fairy. This means that you alone can retrieve the Sword of Mana from the Sanctuary.
I've been what now? She didn't mention that. Hey, Fairy, what's this about?
I'm sorry. With the mana in the world so depleted, a fairy can't leave the sanctuary for long without a host. If I hadn't found you, I wouldn't have made it.
Yeah, okay. You're welcome and all that, but you're not welcome anymore. Go haunt the old man over there instead, huh?
Would that I were able to bear your burden. However, once a fairy finds a host, they are bound to them for their whole life. Only death can part them.
Wait 1 second. I never agreed to this. I don't need a sort of mana or whatever.
You want revenge on the person who killed your friend Eagle, and to lift the curse on Jessica, right? The Sword of Mana could break any curse.
I'm
and
more
it
of
can
a
destroy
sorta
Isabella.
woman kind of guy,
Hey,
if you catch my
your
drift.
fairy fingers out of my head. What is the Sword of Mana anyway?
The Sword of Mana is the embodiment of the ancient power of Mana, guiding force of spirits.
I'm just
It
going to
is
say
an
mana.
alternate form of the golden wand used to create the world itself.
Mana, mana, mana.
The one who holds the mana sword gains awesome power.
And awesome mana.
The sword lies in the roots of the mana tree. waiting.
Manaing.
Before the mana tree withers completely, you must reclaim the sword and awaken the goddess of mana once more. She alone can bring peace to the realm and grant your wish.
And mana.
I could destroy Isabella for what she did to Eagle. I'll do anything to save Jessica. So, where can I find the Sanctuary of Mana exactly?
I am so sorry. But with mana so depleted, I don't have enough power to open the portal to the sanctuary. Not by myself.
Throughout the world are 8 points of mana energy, mana stones, sealing away the fearsome Benevodons. If you activate the mana stones, the portal connecting our world to the Sanctuary of Mana should appear. Through that portal is the Sanctuary. However, you should know that the energy inside the 8 mana stones was sealed on purpose as the mana goddess began her slumber.
So, what should I do?
In ages past, there once was an ancient spell used to control the energy from the mana stones and bend it to the user's will. However, countries refused to allow each other any control of the spell and use of the mana stones. The war that followed caused unspeakable damage. It was nearly as destructive as the sealed Benevodons. The survivors cursed the magic to avoid future tragedy and forbade anyone from using it. Now the life of any person who uses the spell will be forfeit. There is no longer anyone alive who knows how to work this cursed spell.
Guess that's it then.
There may be one way. If we borrow the powers of the elemental spirits that reside near the mana stones instead, I can combine their powers with what remains of mine to open the portal for everyone.
Splendid! This is a relief. If you wish to find a mana stone, I've heard many say that the Lightstone is in Cascade Cavern, guarded by the elemental Lumina. It is the cavern you pass through in order to reach here. Take Fairy. With what remains of her power, she can help you find Lumina in the cavern. See if you may borrow his light powers.
There will also be a boss
Please,
fight.
Allow me to accompany you, Fairy. My kingdom is important, but we cannot allow the Tree of Mana to wither and die. It would be catastrophic.
Thank you, Reese. I know that the Goddess of Mana will grant you the power to save your kingdom.
Thank you.
Okay. Sure. Oh, so toxic is a chain ability. Oh, good to know. But only one person can have it at a time. Well, let's give you the extra HP then. I think I need to use the washroom. I'll be right back. All right, let's see if we can quickly wrap this up.
Welcome.
Wait,
Come
we
again.
got a item seed, I think.
Welcome. Come again.
Yeah, it's just kind of like when it comes to this sort of thing, the highlight of a game like this is not really the story, but the visuals and gameplay.
Please? I heard what you were talking to Grandpa about. You are no simple adventurer.
And again, this game having two-player co-op back in the day, and like the things that it was doing was really interesting. And again, there weren't quite as many action RPGs. Now there are so many better options than something like this, you know?
Since you have a quest of your own, I have a favor to ask. I gotta find Heath, and I need your help.
No can do, little lady. This journey is way too dangerous for a child. I can't promise you'll be safe. Now, go on home to your grandfather, okay? Don't worry. We'll find out what happened to Heath for you. Leave it to us.
Come on! I'm just worried about Heath. Please, I really can't come with you. Oh, fine. You are so stubborn and mean. You meanie.
Let us work
Where are we going?
together to
Back here.
defeat the enemy. We cannot delay.
Wait, stop. There's mana power coming from the waterfall. See that strange hole? Further up. I bet Lumina is in there.
We should work together to defeat this threat. Time for retreat. It is unwise to get in our way.
Okay.
No time for this!
No!
Gotta get this nuisance out of the way before we can go.
Making this sound very dramatic.
Try and catch me!
This cute little mascot bats, and it's like, no, evil wretch! Be gone! Bother us no more!
That's the hole Fairy was talking about, right? How are we supposed to get over there?
Oh, right. I forgot you can't fly. I think I can use the residual mana power in the waterfall to get you over there. Let's give it a try.
That'll do.
We did it!
No comment, huh? Alright.
work together to defeat the enemy! Stay true!
Took care of that.
This is my fight. No need to trouble yourselves. Well fought.
Oh, no iframes on that. It was worth a
We
try.
should leave this dark and treacherous terrain. Let us work together to defeat the enemy!
No need to stick around after a win. Watch out for the
One
enemy!
fight and you guys already respawned.
Try and catch me! Time to work together, everyone! Anyone got a light?
It is unwise to get in our way.
Don't think so!
Victory is easy with reliable companions. This is my fight. No need to trouble yourselves. Allow me. Prepare. Win!
Okay, leave it to
Okay,
me.
so it seems that they don't use class actions.
Too bad. Make no mistake, I'm stronger now.
There we go, it's the boss theme.
This can't be the elemental we're looking for, right? You have got to
Full
be
Metal
kidding.
Hugger.
No, this isn't the elemental we're looking for. It's a giant monster. So why do I feel mana power coming off of it?
Is it even possible to fight a monster possessing mana power?
It doesn't matter. We need to take care of this first, right?
The last words?
Don't think so.
Ew, rough.
Allow me. I will not hold back.
So you can't switch characters and then immediately perform a class skill.
Lose focus. We must
There's a small delay. A little fucked up and horrifying, actually.
What is that?
Heyo! Looking for Lumina? That'd be me. Nice to meet ya! A pleasure. And thanks for releasing me from the belly of that Full Metal meanie, am I right? Who knows what would have happened if you hadn't come. Fairy filled me in on your plight while you were fighting. Telepathy's great, huh? Just like Fairy, we elementals need mana to live. I'll help however I can to make sure we save the mana of the world.
I mean, you sound like you love mana.
Where is the Lightstone?
It's straight up from here, deep within the old ruins. But you can't exactly get there from here. Oh, no. It's safe, though. For now, at least. It's so unstable. It seems like the Benevodon could be unsealed at any minute. We gotta get the rest of the elementals on board and open the portal to the sanctuary.
Huh? Look at that! A shortcut.
Okay. I'm pretty sure the demo ends like one screen later, so I guess we'll peep that out real quick. How do we do that? I think most of the extra costumes and stuff are, tied to, like, advanced, that was something that I remember from the original, is being able to customize the AI of your partner characters. They're like advanced jobs. Like, I think Hawkeye goes from like thief to assassin or something like that. Really typical stuff. And I believe that did result in you getting different sprites back in the original. Again, could be mistaken, could be confusing this with another game of the era. No, I'm not seeing how you would do that. There does seem to be a pretty large move list for whatever reason.
Watch out for the enemy!
We cannot delay!
So maybe this is an example of a game that gets a lot more going for it later on. Kind of the opposite of Visions of Mana, where apparently starting later in that game, in the demo, was actually worse for it overall. And apparently it was a much better experience starting that game from the beginning than whatever experience was had in the demo. According to at least one person I've listened to talk about it.
It is unwise to get in our way.
Try and catch me!
Stay true!
Yeah, it could be that they just don't allow you to use your
Watch out for the enemy.
Summons for leveling until a certain point in the game. Who knows? Just seems weird that we got Lumina and they tell us about that, but then we're not allowed to do anything with him. Training points toward ability in the training menu section of pause. Yeah, no, that's not an extra button. That's just...
Play.
Well, there's a world map. Oh. Well, there you go. That, I'm assuming, is the Citadel.
What?
Well, that was abrupt.
What do you think you're doing?
Thanks for taking down the cavern barrier. Saved us some trouble. Now, nothing's stopping us from invading Wendell. This is a present to show our appreciation.
No!
Let's get going.
Oh, what do I do?
Everyone's dead! But somehow the game continues. Yes. No. So yeah, I don't personally think I'll get the full version of this.
Mana.
But I do definitely want to play Collection of Mana. And I'll probably even play Secret of Mana through that. Again, I would have liked to play the 3D remake of that, but apparently it has rampant crash issues that I would rather not deal with. So, yeah, for now, I think that's everything I wanted to clear off my slate this week, so any other streams are just completely up in the air at this point, apart from our continuing adventures with Dark Cloud on Sundays. Although it doesn't have to be that way, that's the way that it's panned out. So yeah, stay tuned until then, and maybe you'll get something in between.